Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Dustin May.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Out to short. Whips it to first. A great play deep in the hole. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Shohei Ohtani.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Bowling.
And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, center fielder Andy Pajes.
First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
There he
Pajes
goes.
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 on, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Foul.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Whoa.
May comes set.
That's the ball.
First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third, Muncy. One gone, bottom half of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Pedro Pajes.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Yamamoto, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Here's a high chopper, Kim. Over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
This one in the air, right field.
Oh.
And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. Stays alive. That one just misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We played an inning, no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And that's a little bit high. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That one fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh!
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Rojas wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. Ball to strike. Misses the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman, Pedro Pajes.
Hey!
The 0-2. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
AJ Weatherholt.
In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. But it's off the leather. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Batting six.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at second.
No, that's a ball.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Up the middle. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. The Cards looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's outside. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. We're tied 0-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Will Smith.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Just
No,
misses
that's a
with
ball.
that one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch
Ball 2.
misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Laser, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first with one gone. Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
Freeman at first, one gone.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. That clips the corner. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
A changeup missing. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Still only one out here in the inning.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Two on, one out. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
there. 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that'll
Take your
load the
base.
bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Golden opportunity right here. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Gordon Graceffo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fitz also getting ready. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
The 1-1. Ripped into left center for a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. First and third, one down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to second, he's out, but a run does come in to score.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's away.
May delivers. That one not close. And the count is 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Liner snagged at first. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-1.
Ball, outside.
Into center. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Thomas Jay-Z.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, no strikes. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
Man at second. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Jackknife's out of the way. One, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. That's the third out. Inning over. The Cards leave one. It's 5-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Gordon Graceffo. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Nope. 0-1. Nope,
Well, he looks
outside.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 3. That one misses.
Take it back.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Misses again, 5 in a row. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Graceffo, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Fastball is outside. Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
One out man at first. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. It's softly on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Man at first, one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Upstairs. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Scott in and to his right, and that is that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Man at second.
Strike one.
In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1, foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside low, and that's ball one. Tap back to the mound. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
That one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
In the dirt. The 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one. One out and a runner at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are two outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Walker in the box now, takes strike one. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball one.
What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. In the air, right field. Walker on the move. And a couple of quick outs.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gordon Graceffo won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Richard Fitz.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Strike 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swing and a pop-up. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 6-1. And here is Miguel Rojas. Just missed.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a foul straight back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Good job to fight that one off. Quick toss to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. digs it in for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Tucker makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Third baseman, Thomas Jay-Z.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The Dodgers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder,
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, has grounded out a couple of times.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Just missed.
Ball.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cards claw back a bit on the homer. It's now 6-2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Yes!
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. High fly ball, right field. Walker settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's a ball. Huh.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That misses. Ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And he walked
Take
him.
it, base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Freeman with some impressive production lately. Now, quick throw to first. Tiny back in.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Freeman hits it in the air. Scott should have this one, and that's the third out. One left for L.A. They lead it 6-2. Back here in St. Louis, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Cardinals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
First baseman, Pedro Pajes.
Ball
His
inside.
home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And that one fouled off. The Cardinals down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Weatherholt with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bounced up the middle. Kim throws to first. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Hunter Dobbins.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And a curve is down and in. Dobbins, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Left field. That one opts against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Slides his hand in there. Safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Kyle Tucker. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one in the air, right field. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Paez on his way to third. Headed for the plate. One run across.
No, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while, we see one of these weird plays, and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Scott drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's 9-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two down, nobody on. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A.
Now pitching for the
We're
Dodgers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Blake Trinan.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason wins.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
That's in there. That is strike two.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Win aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey!
That one lifted to left. Hernandez gets under it. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Out towards right center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Thomas Jay-Z.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So one left for the Cardinals. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. High fly ball out to center field. Scott in position. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing. He went 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Whoa.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That
Nope.
one
Ball
just
three.
misses. And he hits a ground ball right side. Pajes takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the
next
8th.
for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Whew.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2.
Foul ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 9-2.
Now pitching for the
Eric
Dodgers,
Lauer gets the
number
call from the
56.
pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Off the mark
That's the ball.
there. Ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter Alex Burleson.
And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Two down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air. Rojas. That is the inning. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Riley O'Brien. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Strike 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there, and not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Yes.
Oh, 1 now. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And that's the third out. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their chances. He caught it behind his back to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That one pushed foul. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two. This one in the air center field. Pajes settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
One out left for the Cardinals, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Nope,
That turns
that's high.
out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one almost got him.
Ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
This one ends the final 9-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long